Well, let's just talk about that E3 hype right now.
Sure.
Why is it hyped up? Well, only because they have the world's most lovable hitman up in there, Keanu Reeves. I can't. You know what? See, I was once the good guy, but you guys made me a villain.
You're the villain.
I was at one time. I was just innocently trying to make a living selling shirts, but now you turned me into the peddler, and I must tell you about.
I love that.
The black tee. They said that's evil. Making people wear that black tee with the white logo. They said it's my special power right there. Got colored logos too.
That's right.
Jerseys, hoodies. We got teacups, baby tees. Even the children aren't safe from me. No.
Start them young, man. That's how you
young.
indoctrinate them.
We got these phone covers up in here in the court, the gift of choice. Seriously, man.
Yeah.
The more on screen, the more people that this guy kills, the more they love him. And not like in an action way. The more they really say, that guy is adorable.
Sure. I mean, if I were to die via hitman, I want it to be him.
It would be.
I want him to shoot me in the head.
I wouldn't want to, no. Any hitman can do that. I'd want it done with the pencil.
The pencil?
I want it in my eye.
Oh, man.
I want to go down with one eye.
I want to go out quick, man. Jeez, you want to prolong it. That takes a long time in the eye.
I want to go out with one pencil in the eye, one looking at Keanu Reeves, and I want to go out dying being like, you're so adorable.
Enjoy it, man.
He's on a murder spree
Sure.
for a puppy.
Yeah. Still for a puppy.
For a puppy, man. That's how it all began. The world needs more John Wicks, man.
Yeah, I know.
All of the abuse that we have out there. The world would be a better place if we just had a guy to murder more puppy abusers.
Use him in those commercials. In the eyes of an angel.
Eyes
Just have him just pointing the gun at you. It's like, don't you kill those puppies. Shit, here's all my money. Yeah. You know, just take it.
Eyes of an angel. Keanu Reeves really is a guy that people love.
Sure.
Now, of course, we were talking about John Wick. Of course, people love him because of his iconic role. This has made a huge comeback for him, man.
Oh, yeah.
John Wick. And now the guy is about to be everywhere. Funny thing is, he's about to be everywhere, still looking like John Wick.
I know. He knows why people are liking him so much right now, and he's like, I'm gonna have to keep this look consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's almost like the power's in his beard or his hair. So don't ever cut that.
Yeah. Well, he has like a weird kind of beard. It's very distinct. It's kind of like it goes down here and then it comes back up.
Yeah.
It's a little. It's like okay, it's unique.
This guy is so fucking lucky, man. Well, some people say he's been through some hardships. I'm not saying.
Yeah, he has.
But
earlier in his life.
Outside of the hardships he's had, man, everything has worked for him. Like, I grow a beard, I get patches, and it looks like I got fucking dog mange, man. He grows patches. It's actually a stylistic choice.
I know it is, yeah, because it is.
If you've ever seen a character of him drawn, like, if you ever seen him drawn, like, his beard actually lends itself to the drawing.
It does.
Being that we have Mr. Reeves appearing in a game at E3 made huge news.
Yeah.
Why? Because people love Keanu Reeves.
Sure. And
at this point, everybody probably knows what that game is. And some people are thinking, oh, shit, they finally made a John Wick game? No, kind of.
yeah.
If you think about it, maybe in a way. Let's go ahead and take a look at the thing that he appeared in that caused so much news today, that caused such, as you say, a ruckus. And not only because of Keanu Reeves, now I think it got a big boost from the appearance of Mr. Reeves in this game.
Sure.
But a lot of people were looking forward to this, and I don't think there was really any news on the release date of it.
No, well, they confirmed the release date with this trailer.
Today?
Yeah.
For the trailer? Okay, but before that, a lot of people didn't know the release date of this, and there was a lot of imagery and videos coming out for this. You've heard this by now. And you know we're talking about Keanu Reeves. You know we're talking about Cyberpunk 2077.
That's right.
They put out a 4-minute trailer. I hope they show some gameplay here.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to see this because that came out right before I got down here to the show. So this will be my first time seeing it too.
Cool.
And I take it that you already saw it.
Yeah, I've seen it once.
Seen it once. You gonna see it again? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Don't mind? Twice? Okay. I mean, you.
Maybe half. Like a quarter of it.
A quarter of it? Okay. Can I watch the whole thing, please?
I suppose.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, man. Your neck. It's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
He likes him.
Okay. Okay, that was an evil ass look. Come on, man. You just gave yourself away. That's either there's some crime about to go down or that dude's about to get
Where's the gimp? Bring out the gimp.
We have a city to burn.
They showed in gameplay. It might have been afterwards.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Was it at the conference that they did it in?
I saw a video afterwards, so maybe it could have been older footage. My apologies. Did they show something?
Not during the conference. They had Keanu come out. And
Okay, so they didn't show anything during the conference.
Okay.
Okay.
gave the release date.
Okay. So I'll speak on this in a minute.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of hype going on. And right now, from what I'm getting, that's straight up people riding on E3 hype.
Yeah.
Which is a problem with E3 sometimes. Again, not trying to shit on any kind of enjoyment or excitement people got for this. For one, it's good to have a release date for what they have here.
April 2020.
April 16th, 2020, which is something that we didn't have before. And yeah, man, you know, as far as the whatever story is here, you know, it's cliched. It's a crime story with everything that we kind of seen before.
Yeah. No, it's like Blade Runner.
Well-
Some type of conspiracy, and he's hiding some information.
Well, it's Blade Runner, but it's Blade Runner mixed with any kind of street crime story that we've seen, or you know, some kind of always a deal gone bad, a drug deal gone bad, a caper gone bad. You know, we've always, and that dude always, you know, you always have that thing where people say, like, I'm looking at the story here. That's why I want to see some gameplay, because I'm not going to, again, not sit up here saying that this is not going to be good. It is a game. But, I mean, it's the same dialogue we see in these things, too, where somebody's shot and everybody's like, hold on, man. Think about all the chicks we're going to be fucking, man. Think about all the money we're going to be spending. And the other person's always like, that other person's always saying, I'm sorry.
Just think about all the good shit we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
What you apologizing for? You're the one that got shot. Unless you're sorry because you sucked that bad because you got shot. No, a lot of cool things that they're doing with the visuals here.
It's setting a tone.
It's setting a tone. Yeah. A lot of cool things that they are doing as far as, and this is what sets it apart from other crime capers or heist movies or whatever, in that I think it's looking at what they're doing here with the cyborg body parts. You know, I'm looking at, wow, this guy must have really loved his friend because he just got that boost of energy. You see? I'm sorry.
My friend used to choke me out like this.
People are hyped up because of the E3 presentation.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And that is why everybody's talking about Keanu Reeves. Like I said, everybody loves Keanu Reeves. They should. The man's, I think he deserves all his success right now. And he seems very gracious for his success.
Jesus. I return my children.
You just see a dude with light coming through his hands.
I mean, that's what it looks like, man. He's just wearing a suit. He's got the hair and everything.
Some people might as well, for some people, that might as well be Jesus.
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
Just comes out.
Sorry, it's my trick. Can't help myself sometimes.
Jesus, calm your ass down, girl.
Don't make me shoot you.
You know what the thing is? That's not even a girl. That's a dude.
That's it.
All right. Good to see you. Thank you. All right.
That sounds like such a Keanu Reeves thing to say. All right.
Cool. At least he didn't question himself when he was saying it. Like,
Hi.
They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices.
Well, you're looking at that cue card hard.
hey, he's staying on, man.
Yeah, he's about to kill that cue card.
Stop moving. I'm shooting. Stop it.
That cue card is shaking right now.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession.
Okay, now you're acting. Don't do that.
Don't do that. You were doing fine before.
Yeah,
You're very charming.
When you were Keanu, you were fine. Now you're acting, and it's like, yeah, slow down, man.
An enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you.
Sleazy underbelly.
Yeah.
The feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking.
What'd he say?
You're breathtaking.
Wow, that was a dude that said that's a straight ass dude that said, you're breathtaking.
Hey, man, you can appreciate a handsome man.
Dude's nipples all out. You're breathtaking.
Thanks.
You're all breathtaking. All right. So, then check this out. Ready now?
I thought he was about to shoot the screen.
Yeah. Sorry. Put that.
Let's do this.
So that was the brief glimpse of gameplay that I did see.
Okay.
Which is a little different than what they previously released.
I tell you, interesting. I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. I have an answer. I want to see what your answer is. Okay. What vibe are you getting from this gameplay right here?
To me, it feels similar to Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Interesting because it looks like that combined with BioShock.
Oh, sure. No, I could definitely see that. Kind of like the different powers in your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can see that definitely.
I want to see a little more gameplay.
Yeah.
Because we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this as a big disappointment. You can put out as many cool story trailers as you want.
Sure.
And the gameplay looks promising here. It does look like a kind of something that we've seen before, but they have their own spin to it.
Yeah.
But the last thing that we were really hyped about, because we saw a cool story trailer for it, and then yesterday we saw that gameplay, that was for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I mean, it felt like everything we had played before.
It felt dull. It was generic.
Yeah, it was generic. Yeah. So
Too familiar.
that is why when they start releasing these story trailers that are just pretty much feel like a glorified cutscene or something. That's cool and everything, man. But I was very disappointed by Fallen Order, man.
Yeah.
With the gameplay that we saw. Again, not saying that's going to be a bad game,
Could be good.
but definitely felt like something that was pretty generic, as you said, man. You said it best, and that's why I was really wanting to see the gameplay here.
Sure.
Because I don't want to get caught up in this whole thing of the fanfare of E3, man.
Of course.
That's what I'm talking about with E3. E3 puts in so many bells and whistles, and they put so much on presentation. I want to see the games now.
Yeah.
I don't even want games putting out. I'm not even hyped for story trailers anymore. I want to see gameplay
Because it became kind of deceptive. To
Exactly.
a certain extent, which a lot of companies have gotten into trouble in the past, whether it be Ubisoft or even EA. Though CD Projekt Red, I think the reason why people are hyped for this game specifically is that CD Projekt Red has been able to develop a lot of goodwill, specifically through the Witcher series. They don't really have like all types of microtransactions. The DLC is relatively inexpensive, and they tell the truth. And when there are problems with their games, they patch it relatively quickly, and they release a full and complete product.
Come on,
That's
man.
what they have a very good reputation right now in the
Yeah.
industry.
So
They have a lot of goodwill going in with this.
because the two big games that people are talking about right now are, because it's still early, are Jedi Fallen Order.
Yes.
And this game right here.
Cyberpunk.
And the big difference between Jedi Fallen Order and Cyberpunk 2077 is that they've taken so long to make this game.
Yeah, they announced Cyberpunk in 2012.
Yeah.
In a while.
Yeah, and they've worked on this for so long. Where Fallen Order, even though it has a great concept, a great story, what we think might be a great story,
It's a cool idea.
It's a great idea, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was tailored to go out with all the other Star Wars things that's happening. The release of this park.
Oh, sure.
The movie that's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, they could. They wanted to make sure they can make this game relatively quickly, and that's why it, at least from what we've seen, it looks so generic.
Yeah,
Because they can fast track something like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
They have the assets.
And that's why I think the gameplay. This look like levels that we've seen. People have said Assassin's Creed, but I'm looking forward to it, man.
I'll give it a chance at the very least.
Yeah.
With
That little
Fallen
bit of
Order.
gameplay that I saw actually made it cool. I'm gonna tell you something too.
Yes.
I'm just happy for Keanu Reeves, man.
Yeah.
This guy is blowing up right now. I mean, he's already big, but
He's having a resurgence.
he really is.
Yeah.
He really is at this moment, man. He's having a huge resurgence. As people know, he's a nice guy.
Yep.
At least I'm just gonna take people's word for it. He's always riding the bus and giving up some seat for some old woman or
Yeah,
something.
he's a
you
great
know?
reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of just being an actor.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing that shit for marketing too. You know? Like he's paid an old woman to get on the bus.
Now that would be evil. That's like some Mysterio shit. That's what he'd be
Yeah.
pulling.
When you get on the bus, say,
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Thank you.
That's it.
Now shop and get up there.
You should play me. Nah, man, his wife died in I guess when she died.
Well, yeah, his first child was a stillbirth, and then
Yeah.
she had died sometime soon after that, I think.
Wow, man.
Some type of complication.
So this guy's really
There's a lot of tragedy in his life.
He's had a lot of tragedy in his life. But he's popping up he's popping up everywhere right now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are hyped because before this happened, I think probably around the same time. They should just name this Keanu Reeves Day. National. Thank you, Chris Ayers.
Thank you, Chris
For the
Ayers.
300 bits right there, the 300 cheers. They should just be National Keanu Reeves Day from henceforward because just not too long ago, he's going to be in Toy Story.
That's right.
He's going to be Kaboom Carl or something.
Was it
Duke Kaboom.
Duke Kaboom? That's it.
New from Maple Leaf Toys.
He's a Canuck with all the luck.
Are you kidding?
It's a commercial. It's not real. I can't jump that.
Shut the f up. Chokes that Buzz Lightyear.
I'm an actor. Take me seriously.
Yeah, apparently he's supposed to be really funny in that, man. He has you can see the glee on his face when he's doing voice work for this.
I haven't seen the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it, man. There's some, like maybe he should just stick to cartoons.
Yeah.
Because when he's acted as a cartoon, he lets go, man.
Who's the cowboy?
Duke meet Woody. Woody meet?
Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman. Huh. Oh, yeah.
This is like,
Huh. Yeah.
this is like what John Wick does on the side. That's his side hustle.
Yeah.
He just does voice work in between killing people. Does children's cartoons in between murdering people.
Yeah, hey, man, he's a positive outlet.
Huh?
Hold on. One more. Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, yeah. Huh. Huh.
I'm happy to see that John Wick's getting a little pleasure in life.
Yeah, man. Good to see him smile.
Yeah, good to see him smile for once, man. Nice.
Not killing anybody.
Then you see a bunch of dudes coming into the room and he just takes them out.
I was busy.
They record it. You hear like the actual murdering of people in Toy Story.
You have to put in the background, though.
Yeah.
part of the
If you want to
ambiance.
see the scene that he did for Duke Kaboom right there, this is the scene that they just put out.
Okay.
The clip for Toy Story 4.
Hi, Duke.
Who's the cop?
Okay, you get your perverted ass out this scene, man. He's looking at this ass right here on Bo Peep.
We all know this. Come on.
No, she thick,
Those
man.
animators knew what they were doing. Pixar's got a thing for big booties.
Man, Pixar knows exactly
Thickness.
what they're doing. Look at Elastigirl right there. Sticking it out
yeah.
for that man right there.
She knows he likes it.
He's like, oh, jeez, do you really have to go now? I've got a boner. You know what you're doing. Get your nasty ass out of here. Oh Jesus, man, you ain't lying. She look at Woody. Woody's like, God damn.
I mean, out of that dress, oh my God, I had no idea.
So I'm gonna peep your bow right here.
Meet Woody. Woody, meet...
Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman. Huh. Oh, yeah. Huh. Huh. Yes.
He's posing.
I mean, you know what? When you can hear him having fun.
No, he definitely
doing that.
Yeah,
man.
He's ever done like animated project before? This might, or like on this scale for Pixar. Certainly not. This is his first voice role for Pixar.
Has he ever done animated before?
I can't think of anything on top of my head.
Some people would say John Wick's a cartoon.
Cartoon brought to life.
Brought to life, man. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. But I will say, I'm happy for him with this, man.
Me too.
I wonder. The only thing is that with this game here, I wonder how much of a role that he is. Let me see if I can find it here. I wonder how much of a role he's going to be playing here.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can play him. He really is like John Wick with a mechanical arm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing.
It's just set in the distant future, dystopian John Wick.
Like John Wick never died.
Yeah,
like he just keeps
rebuilt
living.
him, remade him.
They rebuilt him. Yeah, Cyber Wick.
Cyber Wick.
Nice though.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited. Hopefully he does play a major role in it. Maybe, I don't know if he's the villain. He seems to be, at least from that, like he finds you. So he might be like a caretaker type figure.
It'd be kind of cool if he did end up playing a villain. Like you start out as a good guy, he ends up.
I can see that.
He's
using you basically, saves you, but it's like, okay, now you work for me now.
Yeah, another BioShock thing. Maybe he's, he's your would you kindly?
Yeah, you're Frank Fontaine.
Yeah,
Atlas,
exactly.
Atlas type.
Now the other important thing with this is. We've seen that, and I don't know how people feel about this. Ooh.
Chris Harris, thank you for 200 biddies.
Thank you for the 200 biddies there, sir. How do you feel about this sudden surge of actors in video games, like like movies, man? Because we recently saw this, and this was a big deal for Death Stranding. Death Stranding presented actors like it was a movie, man.
Right.
You can see during like the big like this is a film, man. How they're presenting these voice actors like credits in a film. Games are making as much as movies now, not more. Production of games are up there with movies now, and now we're getting to the production level where stars are actually playing a big role. Is this a new thing that we're going to start to see happen more in games?
Oh, I definitely think so. In the same way that kind of like animation has, I think, grown over time. You getting these big actors to voice these characters. This is just another option for them. I mean, in some cases, they can play this character for so long in sequels. They can, set up their contract for that way. And it's just a longer, kind of like a long-lasting way they can continue their career. Perfect example is Martin Sheen. He voiced a character in Mass Effect called the Elusive Man, who was a villain. And he said, like, I would have loved to have played this role in live action, but I'm not given those kind of opportunities anymore.
Oh, so maybe you're saying like for actors who are older, especially like actresses who, okay, mom, I'm playing a Hollywood, but now in Hollywood, I'm playing a mom.
Exactly.
But with video games, I can be an action star.
I can get the roles that I can't get anymore, or roles I'm just not physically suited to do, but my character can be animated in that way to do it. And I can still do the mocap and thing. I think that'd be a really unique way for them to continue their careers. Just attach themselves to a publisher or developer, cultivate those relationships. I mean, that's what Martin Sheen did with BioWare for so many years, involved in those projects. And I think you can see that with Kojima, with Death Stranding. I mean, he just loves getting those types of celebrities involved in his games, and they last with him forever. And I can see the same thing with CD Projekt Red. They have incredible clout right now, and from all intents and purposes, like they don't have like a bad working environment.
Rough Warlock. Got a song for him? I know you don't feel very musical right now, but you can do.
Warlock, he's mysterious. Cast a magic spell on you and me. Magic Warlock, so mysterious.
That was good. It was like Jack Black. Our Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Magic Warlock.
Warlock, keep giving money to me.
To me.
To me. Yeah, man. Well, at first it would seem like, because we were talking about how, I think some people even calling Kojima somewhat of a starfighter. in a way.
No, he
you know?
is. He definitely is that. But
it's it's actually paving the way to get more actors and clout to your game.
Sure. Yeah. No, definitely.
Now, how do you think that that's going to
affect people who have acted for years?
Sergeant Tag, thank you. How do you think this will affect people who make independent games? Because now we're seeing this in this age. People can make independent projects, and there's more ways to distribute that. But with gaming, is it gonna start to affect small independent games? Because okay, now you don't have any big stars in your game.
But I think oftentimes the star is not what's selling the game. That's just like a bonus, I think, add on to it. It's like, oh, people are going to play Death Stranding no matter what, even if it had starred Norman Reedus or anyone else in between. I think just people are going there for the game and seeing this is like this just adds, I think, a little more legitimacy for the people who might not be follow like so many passionate gamers do.
I'm for this particular game right here. You're right. I think for any game too, it's gonna be like, yeah, you need to that's the biggest difference between movies and games.
Yeah,
your gameplay is gonna have to be fun.
No, that gameplay is always king.
Just the presentation of and starring.
Yeah, sure. It's just an added thing.
Yeah, go to the chat and see what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm
with
curious
this.
how they feel about Cyberpunk. And,
Christopher Walken was in the what is this? The Ripper. Said Ripper adventure game in 1996.
Oh wow. Yeah, Nathan Fillion, that's right. Yeah, he did Destiny.
And Sergeant Tag said there's a 45-minute gameplay trailer on YouTube of Cyberpunk. I wondered, that's the old one though, right?
I think that might be the old one.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Okay.
Which I wonder.
It's could be representative of the game itself.
Yeah,
it's an earlier version of it.
I wonder how much they changed though. Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. I'm not gonna watch, of course, 45 minutes.
No. We can skip around maybe.
But yeah, we can skip around and see how it plays. Because I watched this a while back.
Yeah.
Buckle up. Shit's happening.
That's the guy that died.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, we know what happened to him.
Dexter Deshawn. Huh? Sound familiar? Hombre wants to talk to you.
Look, he's talking
about Night City's talk.
Got that man bun up there.
Yeah, hipster.
Well, you know what? I guess this is the story leading up to that part.
That makes sense.
This sequence right here, you're gonna play the part that leads up to the cutscene that we saw.
Yeah.
Okay, you see that caddy? Need to walk on over there and get us a job, Heina. Good luck, V.
It turns out we've caught the attention of one of Night City's biggest players, Dexter Deshawn.
Night City and it's bright as there, man.
But it's a city, it's dark.
Yeah. Well, that definitely tells you where to go if you need any kind of dirty shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd your man say? He likes Pleasantville right down the street or something. What'd he say? Your man over there?
Oh, God. What Afternoon Bird?
Afternoon Bird.
A fixer. A person who gets...
Let's see if we get into any action.
Guy. And should be about right under the circumstances.
Draw the weapon.
Got 50 large on the
I'm about to get my wallet.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Sir, please don't hurt me.
Contained a virus which fried their...
So we're getting a lot of gameplay here. We talked about BioShock. We talked about, now I can see a little bit of GTA in there.
Sure,
and
the driving especially.
The driving, and now we have a first-person shooter right here. So a lot of gameplay styles in play here.
Yeah. No, I'm glad that they're kind of experimenting with that, changing perspective on certain things.
It's going to depend on, of course, the world you interact with and how well that plays. Yeah, man.
I like what they're showing, and like I said, CD Projekt Red has built up a lot of goodwill with what they done with the Witcher series. So I want to give them a chance at this.
I like what we saw here. It coincides with the release of the trailer.
Yeah.
Or at least what little gameplay we saw.
Yeah, it's actually kind of has a chronological order.
Yeah, this is what led up to that trailer that we saw. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And we're nice guys. You know you want to spend more time with us. So hit that subscribe button. And if you really love what we do, check out our main site, doubletoasted.com, where you can not only find the long-form version of this video, unedited, uncensored, but also the live streams that we do almost every night of the week. Support us at dtmerch.com. And remember to always stay toasty.